Katie. Oh my God. Hello, everybody. Hi, my vlog. Hi, Tim. Beautiful man. Gotta turn this down just a hair. Yeah, going by my computer. Forgot to head it up there so far. How's everybody doing? Just thought I'd do a random draw until more people come in. Just an overall energy reading for everybody. How's everybody doing? I haven't been on for a long time. I haven't had freedom. I haven't had peace and quiet. I've had chaos in my house. Craziness, psychoticness, crazy people. Which mainly me and my kid. Well, and my dad's crabby attitude. Right now, I might get a random message from my kiddo. She's probably crabby by now. She got hi, Flack. Hi, Sarah. My kid probably got stuck by now with sitting with my dad while he's working on his truck. So I'm keeping an eye out for the truck. So far, I got peace and quiet. Well, I was supposed to do readings at the mall, and it turns out the other person that they have scheduled for on the call ahead of time to schedule an appointment randomly decided to show up. She wasn't supposed to. They didn't think she was. So I had to leave, and it was her turn. So I'm just like, oh, well, I'll go live and do readings for everybody. See if anybody hops on. I don't know, was anybody else going to be live around this time? Hopefully not. I just took a random opportunity and tried to hurry up and get my stuff together. I got my table cleared off. I should take pictures and post them. I got this nice table set up. I got my cards spread out nice. I got crystals in between my cards. It just looks really good for once. I got a lot done. All right. And the energy, my eyes are dry though. I was just gonna grab eye drops, then I went live and went, oops. Well, I guess gonna wait on my eye drops. How's it going, Sarah? Tim, it doesn't show, it shows only one person, but who knows? If I'm lagging, let me know, because my internet has been slightly on the slow side. So hopefully it's okay. All right. Just throw in. Would you like a reading, my flock? Put one in chat if you'd like a reading. One in chat. And I'm just doing a reading for everybody here. Woo! For the cards telling us. Advice for the upcoming week. Advice for the week. Advice for the week ahead of. Let's see. Advice for the week ahead. Well, we got two cards. Well, we'll get in depth and do a little more. Oh, thanks. Woo! Okay. Universal reading. Advice for the upcoming energies. We have, I'm not there. You come for punishment, I see. Okay, we have stability. Stability. Not a mountain, it's stability. Not the constellation, hope. Hello, Nate. Anybody, one in chat if you want a reading. I'm doing a general reading for everybody. So if you want to, anybody don't quite catch it, can rewind. But here we go. Hope. And I'll read each one and show it too. Fighting spirit. We've got to bring out our fighting spirit. And some of us are going to be on a journey. Aren't we all on a journey, though, to find out who we are? Okay, I'll do this one first. Not a boat, a journey. These cards are very in-depth, and I read a lot into them, too. Sometimes I'm not reading everything it says. I'm reading, pulling out what messages need to be pulled in too. All right. We have you encounter a bog on your journey with no bridge, no end in sight, not a way to get across. But have faith, weary traveler, for all is not lost. There is a boat along the dock. What great fortune is found. Hop in and begin your journey. For the other side you are bound. And along the way, you realize just how great it is to be held. You are above the murky water. Moving forward, you will not drown. This boat is no ordinary boat. It's a magical and profound. The unicorn boat has found you, leading you on your journey safe and sound. Feel the presence of the unicorn boat beneath you. Let it let it lead you onward on your journey. You are safe. So the question is, where to? And you think to yourself, I'm moving forward. I'm on my way. I'm on an exciting journey. Action. The actions we take. Take a trip, whether you stroll along the lakeside for an afternoon, drive across country, whether by boat, plane, travel, journey, wander, meet the unicorn boat spirit along the way, or even just out to the random park or in random place out in nature. A journey. A journey. A lot of us need to take a trip into nature for grounding too. Sometimes that helps a lot. All right. Not a centaur, fighting spirit. Some of you today or in the next week will be needing to pull out your warrior spirit. Your path becomes rocky and intense, and you need to prepare for an arduous battle ahead. You call upon everything that's inside of you, all the strength you can muster, all your allies, your spirit guides. But what's this? A beautiful centaur appears to assist you in your fight, laid in armor with spear and shield, and who knows what protection this powerful ally could yet yield. But there's more, because in addition to its mighty force, the centaur is equipped with a sharp and powerful horn. When you're preparing your good fight, it is true, the centaur unicorn will appear to you. Appear to you. Meditate on the mighty task before you. See yourself in victory. Visualize the centaur unicorn by your side as you ride into battle and conquer. You are a warrior. I'm a warrior soul. I will charge forth and conquer in beauty and strength. Kickboxing class, or go to an axe throwing center. Visit an archery range and join up for taekwondo. It's time to get physical to nourish your warrior soul. All right. Some of you are going to be getting your fights on. Then and amongst that battle, there will be hope. Just remember in your battles, there's always hope. Darkness falls, the night comes, and there's only blackness in sight. But when you settle in the wait, behold, there is light, and many a constellation. All the stars in the sky, the beautiful is significant. There is hope even in the dark of night. In the vision of hope, the promised dawn does arise. More than stars is it a unicorn, a constellation beaming with light. Envision a gorgeous constellation of stars lighting up blackness of night. Allow the colors and shapes to move your spirit. Hope has arrived. And think to yourself, there are stars and shapes above me and unicorns in my life. There is always hope. What scares you? What darkness along your path frightens you? Write it down in a journal, then conquer each fear by drawing a star on a facing page, a symbol of hope seeming random, big, and small. Now trace your hopeful formation. What does your unicorn constellation say to you about the power of hope amid dark times? All right, we have stability. Again, anyone want a reading? Put one in chat. I have multiple decks to choose from also. I have an angel deck, another unicorn deck, and a star seed. Which I think it's a good time to start pulling that Starseed deck out too. After I read this, I'll do a random from the Starseed deck also. Ooh, Nightmare wants a reading. You being a brave soul today. Suddenly along your path, a mountain appears. You're intimidated at first, but then release your fears. Here's a fountain of strength and might, reaching up to the sky in such high height. The mountain is timeless, it moves and wavers not, hard and steadfast, solid rock. In the moment of appreciation, the unicorn forms. The mountain unicorn, stability, weathering all storms, stand tall. Here to climb atop the mountain unicorn. Use your intuition to guide you along your journey. Notice how every foothold, every rock there is to hold you and provide for you. Feel the stability beneath your feet and towering over your head. This moment is yours to claim and own. You are magnificent. And you think to yourself, I'm a towering presence. I'm an ageless force. I am a mountain. Climb a mountain or hill, or gaze and wander at beautiful photos of mountains as you meditate the concept of stability and incredible force. Visualize or climb atop the highest peak. Call out for stability and ultimate peace. Oh no, Nightmare, you received a speeding ticket. You want some help with my unicorn energy? We'll draw upon some unicorns to assist you in your endeavor. And there is a specific question you would like to know, or just roll with your energies flustered at the moment and just go for it. Well, yeah. Well, I'll do two since there's only a few handful in chat at the moment. And then hopped back off. I haven't used my unicorn deck in a while, so, or I mean my other deck, so. We got, we'll energize it with some good energies. And we'll roll with this one since I'm already got it in hand. All right. All right, universe, let's assist Nightmare in his endeavor. What cards shall appear for Nightmare? Some assistance for Nightmare. Let's roll. Now, how are you guys doing? Anybody want a reading? Just put one in chat. I'm gonna. We got Nightmare on the chopping block. No. They actually have really good cards that give really good advice and really sound help. Ooh. Making wise choices. We'll do a few cards from here and then we'll go for my angel deck. Hi, J. Martin. Anybody new hopping in? Push one in chat. Share your experiences. You can type in whatever you feel is needed. Oh. Look at that. I think someone was all caught up in desires too much, maybe. Hold your luck out. I know people are like, well, I don't know if I want one. I don't want to be yelled at today. And it's like, oh, these cards I read are really helpful. They're oracle cards. They're assistants. They pull out your stuff, but then also assist with it. And not just tell you what you're goofing on. All right. Desire, which is an odd one to pick. Some oddies. All right. It's the internal mischief maker and lover, the Alban royalty Pan. This one's kind of funny. And desire, there is more than just horns, love's embrace. See how the beauty of the unicorn of Pan. And throughout our desires, we find a door from lust to love and so much more, a portal, a key to the great beyond. Dive in your deepest desires, what turns you on. What do you want from life instead of following the path? Fully embrace your wants and needs. Let the unicorn Pan take you by the hand. Enjoy the good life. Dive head first into your desires and live with a good life. It is time to have more fun. Do something for yourself. Go shopping. Take that vacation. Haven't you always wanted to get a massage? Enjoy the finer things. Ask and you shall receive. It's saying no sweat. Take a break. For you are on a journey. Hello, Queen of Sheba. Nice name. Sure. Right after Nightmare. Got an interesting read so far. Following, oh, well, it's saying relax and dive in because of this coming up. You're coming up to a journey. You encounter a bog on your journey with no bridge, no end in sight, no way to get across. But have faith, weary traveler, for all is not lost. There's a boat along the dock with fortune to be found. Hop in and begin your journey. For the other side you are bound, and along the way you realize just how great it is to be held. You're above the murky water, moving forward, you will not drown. The boat is no ordinary boat, and magical and profound. The unicorn boat has found you, leading on your journey safe and sound. Feel the presence of the unicorn boat beneath you. Let it lead you on your journey. You are safe. The question is where to? You are moving forward. You're on your way. You're on an exciting journey. Take a trip. Whether by boat, plane, wander, meet the unicorn boat spirit along the way. Or you were just on a trip. Or it's going to be ready for another one. It's reminding you of magic all around. Fairies are real. You encounter one along your path. So tiny, so thrilling. Dance in her dance. Maybe you had a little mischief while you got pulled over. There's a miracle in this tiny face speaks because magic only exists if you truly believe. Suddenly the fairy takes a new form, fueled by your pure magic, the fairy unicorn. Mystery upon mystery, magic within magic. You open your heart and reach up to grab it. Sitting with the fairy unicorn, and she tells you a tale of the time when the light of magic prevailed in this world. What does she say about the power of belief and trust during her tale? I believe in fairies, I believe in magic. My world is full of wonder. Dance with the fairies, have your own little dance. Play magical music of whimsy and take hold. Magic lies in you. Just open your heart and believe it. Nightmare. Was there something magical about what happened, or did what happened create a magic encounter? Because not an angel divine. Mystery within mystery, as you pray to your guardian angel the night before bedtime, an unexpected added miracle may appear. Additional blessings sent from heaven above. There's not just an angel, but an unexpected yet welcome guest indeed. Worthy of praise and coming at just the right time to enrich your life and fulfill all your dreams. An angel unicorn of protection, life, and divinity. Ask your guardian angel to visit you, and as an angel approaches, suddenly the unicorn angel also appears, who beckons you to climb on her back and take flight. Higher and higher you fly, transverse into the realm of the divine. At your highest peak, you hear the message of the divine. Open your heart to receive your message. I'm the presence of the divine. My angel is always near. Say a prayer to your angel, enter a quiet space. Ask to receive a message of the divine. Now open up a journal and channel your message. Feel the protection and guidance of divine presence at work in your life. So whatever happens, you are protected, and something will come along. It's ongoing at 65. Oh, see, you had some magic telling you. You had someone whispering to you, telling you. You had someone with you on your exciting journey. It's asking you to believe in yourself. Maybe not just magic, but your own magic within, and listen. The cards gave you confirmation on that. Next time, don't ignore it. Tune into that. You will have divine help. You are protected all the time. It's letting you know. You're welcome. If that was good, it gave you confirmation. Believe in your magic. Believe in magic all around and your guardian angels. You want another one with these cards, or are you good? Was that a good enough message? I can still keep rolling, but I guess I could grab these cards after. Oh, Queen of Sheba. Jay Martin, did you want a reading? You sure? I love this unicorn deck. It really speaks a lot. It gives like lots of healthy. Well, I guess kind of healthy, but helpful information too. Feel free to share any experiences if you want to, and this is all spiritual stuff rolling here. All right, Queen Sheba, some energy is rolling here for you. Any specific questions you have? I usually just roll with the energies flowing and just the cards tell me. Queen Sheba. Focus. Love general. I guess I should ask people more. Love general. Love for Sheba. That one might take a little more in depth. We'll draw a couple from the unicorn one. They have no long meaning, so we'll see. All right. I shuffle until the cards just fly out. Occasionally, a lot of the times I gotta hunt them down and chase them. They really go wee. All right, love. Love, faith in the cards, faith in the energy. About love. More. So we have not a raven, an omen. Here we go. I have a feeling this one's really important to read first. Yeah. The raven flies overhead with grace and calling, hark you to heed the messages and signs all around us. Transfixed by a graceful flight, you suddenly realize a transformation has occurred from mundane to magic. It's the raven unicorn bringing you an omen and signs of things to come. Take heed. The raven unicorn appears to you with a scroll in her talon. Unravel the scroll, receive a message, an omen from beyond, in which is readily seen in this world. And think to yourself, I've followed the signs and omens all around me. There are guideposts for me along my journey. Turn off your cell phone for a few hours or even a full day. It is time to receive messages the old-fashioned way. No texts or posts or inboxes or blips or beeps and lights. The messages can only be heard in the heart as raven's wings take flight. So you've been given plenty of messages and omens all around. It's saying focus and for clarity. Then we have simplicity. Okay, Sarah. Hello. Thanks for listening. All right. Simplicity. Kick it up the street or weed around it in the garden. Stub your toe or take the extra careful step. Oh, this thing is just a little rock. It took millions of years to form and lays the foundation for every building ever known. Wait, could this be a miracle? Suddenly, even the tiniest pebble is significant. Humble, simple rock takes a new shape because the rock can transform into a rock unicorn in just a matter of acknowledging the beauty of the little things every day. So it's asking you to be mindful of the little things in your day. Imagine you are very small, sitting in the blades of grass. The unicorn rock appears through but a pebble. She looks at you and laughs. Are you remembering the little things? There is magic in the simple life. The little things mean so much. A popular trend has risen to the world of art. Enjoy the painted rocks. Paint some stones with colorful designs and spread them around your town and travels. On the back, place your contact information or social media handles. See how far they go. Those simple little rocks can journey so far, more magical than we could really truly know. So, and I'm guessing if it's love in general, then it's saying, remember the little things, the little hints, the little thing. Every little thing has a meaning and a reason why it happened. And yes, a good thing to maybe just turn your cell phone off for a few hours or even a day and just relax and enjoy the quietness to gain clarity. Maybe you're keeping yourself too busy and not seeing the signs. Apparently, a lot of little things have led up to something big, and you're not seeing it. A mystery within a mystery. As you pray to your guardian angel at night before bedtime, an unexpected added miracle may appear, an addition blessing sent from heaven above. It's not just an angel, but an unexpected welcome guest indeed, worthy of praise and coming at just the right time. Enrich your life, fulfill all your dreams. Is the angel unicorn of protection, life, and divinity. Ask your guardian angel to visit you. As your angel approaches, suddenly the unicorn angel also appears, who beckons you to climb on her back and take flight. Higher and higher you fly, traverse the realm of the divine. You're at your highest peak, you hear the message of the divine. Open your heart to receive your message. See, it's all about opening your heart. I'm the presence of the divine. My angel's always near. So pray to your angel. Ask to receive a message of the divine. Now open up the journal and channel your message. Feel the protection and guidance of the divine presence at work in your life. I feel like it's a divine intervention. There's something big coming, something big going on. Oh, yep. See? Race, race, race. You're caught up in the rush. Let's see. That's what I was already getting at. And then this card, I didn't even look. Yep, see? A whole bunch of chaos. Hey, where is everybody going? A great stir envelops one certain path, and you find yourself caught up with what we call the mad dash. Oh, it's a busy day, and whoa, I didn't see that one coming. Here we go again, running, running, running in your dash and your busy day. Along your way, seek peace in the hustle and bustle of your journey. There is much to see, and even in the times of rush and worry, magic can be found. For on your busiest, craziest day, the unicorn race can be abound. Run the great unicorn race and enjoy the marathon with laughter and delight. You feel yourself moving and rushing and kicking up dust with the best of them. You embrace the energy all around you. Maintain an aura of peace and positivity in all of this. Now glance at the finish line. What do you see waiting for you? What is your prize? I seek magic in all things. High energy days are the best. Running is such a fun activity and a great way to build up joy and energy in the body, or not. Walk swiftly or run or just plain exercise. As long as you have fun. Your next busiest day when you're caught in a flurry. Find peace in your heart amid all the hurry. Is there someone amid all that rush? Is that where you find your peace? Sounds like you got to slow down just a little bit and enjoy some little things. Chaos and milk milk with sprinkles. Hi, Paradox. Oh, maybe someone else is moving fast and has to be slowed down. I wonder if that's the connection too then. If you've been moving slow, well then maybe the other person has been moving too fast. And when that one slows down and finds peace amongst it, you'll connect and find it. You never know, there's a lot of energies going around too. It's chaos for me. You want a reading, Paradox? Of course, you know more than well what the message is within that card. Maybe I went off a bit further ahead than what I needed to, too. Maybe I got a little far ahead. Who knows? Certain cards I read, occasionally there's an oddball in the middle that is usually directed directly at somebody, but yet it's connected to somebody else, connect to that person. Sometimes when you're reading, you read more into it and you can read other people with them that are connected to them that you run into. It's really neat, really. And it happened to me once. I had someone who were reading about me and it ended up being someone completely different. It was interesting. So anyone put one in chat if you would like a reading. Paradox is next. Hold on. Well, I guess if you really need to know that card, I'm not sure. It just plopped out. I wasn't even. Maybe it was one more quick message for the lady. Got a hairstyle pride. Take pride in your appearance today. You have a unicorn do. Yeah, interesting. It just flew out of nowhere. Could be a general message for everybody. Feel good about yourself today. Pride in your looks. Because we're all beautiful within and we're all beautiful in general. Why did I say that too many times? I don't know. I think I have too much energy going around. Holy cow. Oh, you're walking in the park? Cool. All right. Energies. Cleanse. I think they're wild energies. Give me a second to focus. All right. Universe. Guides. Whatever messages would you like to receive, Paradox? Go ahead and think it. Otherwise, it's doing a general reading for you. I suppose, is that where they all poop? I better not channel that, and I'll pull cards directly about that. I'd rather not. Swap that energy. I don't talk about that. Oh, great. It must be really nice outside. Is it a nice park though? Is it nice outside in general? So we got this beautiful card that popped up. Connection to somebody or what you're doing right now, or even future. Woo! Nice. Oh yeah, it's super sunny here. You should see the pictures I posted in Facebook. Oh wow. I should post some in, I don't know, you post regular pictures in? I suppose you can for shorts. I know I usually do really long readings, and I actually, because I like to pull. Holy crap. Talking about what you're doing right now. All right. Might as well read those first. Oh, well, it's windy here, but it still feels great outside. You're getting a lot of grounding in, that's for sure. That's what I just pulled up. That's funny. You got a bunch of leaves over there? Look at that. The seasons change along your journey. The full acclamation of summer comes to an end. The trees shed their beautiful glories, and the wild blaze of color ensures. A promise, a wish, hope. This is not the end. Transformation to be reborn again. Each leaf is a promise. Each color provides a view, the end of beginning of something new. In this realization, the leaves do stir, whipping wildly in the wind. The leaf unicorn is unfurled. Alongside the leaf unicorn in the wind and chilly autumn air whisks you along the path. And the flurry of activity and color and sound. Crunch through the leaves, shiver in the gusts, enjoy the color, change is life, transition is must. Well, you don't have a gust. The end is the beginning, transition with ease, beauty, and grace. No matter what season, take time to appreciate the great changes all around us. In the leaves and the seasons and time in our hearts. Journal about your change of season or meditate or write poetry. Change is in the mother of new birth, a new dawn, transition on. Yes, look at that. You like that channel? That channel is exactly what you're doing. Another tree. Oh, there we go. The tree unicorn. Look at that. You take shade underneath a beautiful tree along your journey, resting along your path. The branches sway in the wind and calm and soothing sound as the branches shudder and twist and take on a new form. This is no tree, it is a unicorn. The unicorn tree enfolds you in the shade and wraps its roots around your feet. You are loved and supported. Feel the earth beneath you as the spirit of the unicorn tree invites you to lay down and rest among its mighty roots. Allow yourself to let go and be held and supported. Stay here for as long as you wish. You are never alone. I'm firmly rooted, held, and supported. I'm nurtured in every step I take. Hug a tree while you're out there. It doesn't matter if someone is looking. Go feel a tree, gaze down at the roots, spend time there. The roots that grow underneath are as big as the tree that you see towering over you. Acknowledge this. And not a horse, direction. And you come. I'm reading your journey as you're going, Paradox. Check out the beautiful mighty unicorn. Okay, what number was that? 7. As you continue your journey down the winding path, along the fork diverges and you're left stunned and unsure which way to go. When all seems lost and uncertain, a glimmer of hope appears. You follow the lights and are stunned to find a mighty steed and his horse, not just any horse. Look more closely. Allow the transformation to occur. Now, this is no ordinary steed, it's the mighty unicorn steed. Sent with strong legs and swift wings of flight to guide along your journey. Imagine a fork in the road before you. As you gaze down the path of possibilities, perhaps uncertain and daunting and comforting, you're not alone. The unicorn steed stands right beside you and grants you the gift of forward vision. Suddenly, your path is clear. My path is clear, my goals are certain, my direction, my purpose is clear. Take a hike, literally take a walk intentionally. Walk with purpose and feel each step. Go where you need to allow your stroll to sharpen your heart, mind with purpose and direction. For a reading. My buddies are following you now. And then you have the unicorn of flame. Yeah, I drew a lot of cards for you. Some odd reason, a whole bunch popped out at the end. Gaze into flickering flame before you as it consumes your consciousness and transforms you to traverse the deepest regions of your innermost levels of creativity and power. Suddenly, it's no longer an ordinary fire. The vision of unicorn of flame, her spirit calls you close in her warmth and power. Imagine her yourself in the presence of the unicorn of flame. She invites you to walk through her with power. What power? And when you surrender yourself to the fire of creation, you no longer hold any fear in your heart. Now gallop forward in your next endeavor. Create, rise, shine. I'm a light, bright, warm, filled with wonder, and your inner flame burns brightly. Light a candle and meditate on the tip of the flame. Draw the light into your heart and allow it to warm you. Notice your feelings and thoughts drift away as you playfully toss them into the flame. When you arise from your trance, journal, dance, create some art. It's time to bring your creative side to life. Oh, and then you even have transformation with the butterflies in the flames. Transformation. Cleanse and purge. That's what it reminds me of. And then you have that one, all the beauty all around you. Don't forget you're beautiful too. The peacock unicorn says so. This seems to be, I drew that card a couple times today. What beautiful plumage, feathers of color. Unless you happen to actually run into an actual peacock. Now that'd be freaking neat. or an animal with lots of color. What beautiful plumage, feathers of color and whimsy. They're pretty birds, aren't they? But the peacock parading in its all of beauty, it's magical. Look closer and see the peacock unicorn. Beauty is everywhere. And all the things it's not easy to see. It's not only easy on the eyes, but also a miracle of color, light, and vibration. Enjoy the beauty all around you as the peacock unicorn draws near. The peacock unicorn appears and folds you in her colorful feathers and grates. She hands you a mirror to gaze upon your own face. What do you see? I'm beautiful in every single way. Take extra time as you prepare your day. Comb your hair just right, dress to impress. Adore yourself in beauty and allow the vibrations to make its way forth into the world. You are gorgeous. Oh, that's cool. A good message too. Everyone's being reminded of their own beauty within and out. We're all beautiful. Would anyone else like a reading? How? Anybody else? Oh wow, that's cool. I need to take my kid to one. I think we have one of those. We used to anyway, Myrick Park. I don't know. They change things so drastically sometimes. One minute it's there and the next minute it's not. Oh, you're welcome. That was amazing. I was literally drawing cards as what you were doing. See, sometimes I can really get it down to everything you're doing. That was neat. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, that's funny. I wonder if they're similar to geese. When you chase a flock of geese, those are hilarious. Not that it's not very nice. Oh, my eyes are so dry. I'm trying to hydrate. I'm not even sure. Well, tropical punch. It's not no sugar, but just natural vitamins for hydration and coconut water. Probably dried my eyeballs out with the wind. Oh yeah, my dad used to make his own fly fishing things, but then he stopped doing it. He wasn't a big fan of the fly fishing. He likes to just sit in his boat and watch for the pole to darn near fall take off the boat. You know, and, well sometimes you'll suddenly a big fish will hit your darn near pole goes in. I miss fishing. I should go out fishing more often. People should get away from the house and actually get off their butts. I mean, sharing experiences, that's one of them. Seriously, more people need to get off the internet. And here I'm doing a live. I haven't done one in a while because that's what I've been doing. I've been actually focusing on my kid and focusing on other things. Ooh, catfishing. Oh, I've heard of the catfishers, the ones that stick their hands in the holes or in like a log or something to pull them right out with their hands. Ah, that's a neat catfishing. Ah, earlier I got my nails done for my birthday. I don't know. I just got so much light from outside. I don't know if you can see them. Just seems so bright. Ha! Notification. You had fish for dinner. We all got fish related topic now. That's awesome. Really? I never heard of that. That's way better than that catfish bait. Ooh, that stuff stinks. That's nasty. I've actually seen people uh, take their catfish bait and have it in like little tiny bits, like tiny little marble things, and freeze them, and then throw them. They'll take like a little handful and toss it out around where they're fishing, kind of like baiting to get more around. But I'm like, wouldn't they eat them then, and then they wouldn't bite? But I guess it just enough to get their appetite rolling, so then they bite better. I don't know. Not a cat foot. Look at that. There it is again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, kind of like chummy. I drew that card again out of nowhere. It just popped. Anybody else would like a? Well, I could draw from other cards too. I just love this unicorn deck. It's so helpful. It gives you situations, but it helps you through them. I got these angel cards. Oh, I gotta shuffle these. I haven't read these in a while. I should. Okay, let's get a general message out there with these. Unless someone would like my angel deck. Angel cards. See, I do oracle readings because I feel they're more helpful and more in tune with everything I do. And I literally channel, sometimes even loved one guardians. I'll channel guardians, guides of all sorts. Even if you have an ET guide, which can happen also. Some random advice flowing out. Queen of Fire, Eight of Earth. Let's get some advice flowing through the week. Might be I might have just read myself though. I'm not sure. Who knows? But I was doing an overall reading. We have Seven of Air. Plans that need revision, more going on than that meets the eye. Poor timing. Seven of Air. So if anyone pops into chat randomly, this is for everybody. If it resonates, it resonates. If not, but it might later. Revision needed. Seven of Air. I don't think I've pulled that card before either. Oh, and I can sense a unicorn spirit now in my house. That's neat. Well, and since I work with unicorn energy already, it doesn't make me overly giggly because I'm used to it probably. But I can imagine someone not used to it, it would probably be very overwhelming because their energy is really, really giddy and it's really different. As someone would say, they describe it as very odd because it's like a hallucinogenic type of energy. It makes you really giggly and laugh and really light. Okay, stop what you're doing and thoroughly examine the truth of the situation. It's possible that your course of action is significantly omissions or may have been based on incorrect assumptions. Review your plans with an objective eye or consult an expert to help identify necessary adjustments. Exercise caution with details and avoid carelessness. Review the timeline of your actions. It may be too soon to move forward, or it's possible you've procrastinated and missing perfect timing. Consider that someone involved may have a hidden agenda. Could also mean preferring to work or live alone. Embarrassing secrets, avoiding responsibility. Embarrassing secrets, hey? Preferring to work or live alone. Maybe you're supposed to be getting a card reading, Dave Barton. Just a suggestion. Release. The end of a phase or situation. Oh, so there may have been a hidden agenda, but I see a release. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So there was a situation and we're moving on. Sometimes what I read resonates with a lot of people too, and it's not always just one reading for one person either. Sometimes other people can resonate in the room and say, and that sounds familiar. So I did an overall reading. Card signifies that it's time to move on because this project or phase of your life is now complete. There's no benefit in remaining in this situation. Instead, take off the old and welcome the new. You may experience a sense of relief at this ending, or there may be some sadness. Either way, it's time to leave that which you've outgrown. Take your time and adjust to the change in your life. It's not necessary to rush ahead. Be kind to yourself during this period of transition and seek the support of friends and family. Inevitable possible changes. Facing your fears, relationship transition, spiritual evolution. Archangel Azrael heals your heart when changes and losses bring about grief. Call upon Azrael to help you move forward fearlessly and let go of the past. That feels like that was directed at me. Queen of Fire. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Well, when it applies to a situation, now it's time to stretch your wings and really fly. You've been underestimating yourself and your ability. Believe in all that you can do and accomplish. You naturally attract other people to assist you. Assert your independence and creativity. People. A person with a magnetic personality who's good natured and loves life. Someone with a great self-confidence who is astonishing, well-rounded in terms of talent and skills, attractive, warm, talented, graceful, capable, difficult to throw off guard. And eighth earth. So Jay Martin, a curiosity, if you're still around. Do you have any spiritual things going on? Any spirits floating around? Do you sense anything? Are you into UFOs? I'm just curious because some people are into a lot of different things that end up with tarot readings. Not saying everybody, but a lot of people show up because they've experienced things themselves and kind of spiritual too. Or just awakening to other things around them. Your heart is in your work or studies. You've committed to learning about your career or project. You're definitely on the right track. Your dedication, skill, talents appreciated and will soon be rewarded. Still, there's more to learn. Consider taking classes related to your interest or profession. A serious commitment to study or research is now called for. It may be time to go back to school. Apprenticeship, diligence, attention to detail. That's an odd card. Well, at least for me. Maybe it was for one of yous out there. And it was seven and beauty. We need to pay attention to the beautiful things around us, apparently. That seems to be the big. I just like to mix my cards up very thoroughly in case I don't get through the whole deck. I like to make sure the cards are spread out that I just draw everywhere. I got my cats floating around too. I have cats. I have two cats. A big, a big fluffy Maine Coon mix and a big Cedo weirdo. Ooh, have you? I have dragon and unicorn like spirits that hang out. I can tell by the presence of their energy and stuff. I think a good star seed for overall everybody that hops on this channel to get an overall message. Yeah, I gotta fix. I haven't used these very much, so I'm trying to stretch them out. Get some energies rolling in through them first before I really draw. So general overall reading for everyone. Well, I get all sorts of creatures actually through my place. Sometimes I don't know what they are. Sometimes, like I took a picture of one, it looks like a fire dome. But again, I seem to be able to see what they're supposed to be or intended to be, at least to a point. Because I notice when I show those pictures to other people, because I get actual pictures of them, they look at it and don't even see what I see. So I'm like, why do I bother taking pictures again? I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to educate people in the mysterious. I take pictures of all sorts of odd spirits that my phone somehow connects to spiritual things. For me, I'm able to, my gifts can somehow pull what I see onto my phone, but yet I still have to explain it. So maybe in time I'll get better at it so others can see it too. Let's see here. Overall, I got the shadow of a dragon on a Polaroid. Someone said maybe you got that gift that can pull spirits into pictures and a whirl. So I got a shadow of a dragon anyway. You can clearly see the wings and the shape of the head. Looks like a dragon anyway. All right, this is for everybody. Powered places, ley lines, trust where your lid, activated earth. Again, some of these might seem for me, but yet they're for others too, because we're all connected in some way and we're all working on the same achievement. Some of us are. A lot of us came together, followed the energies because we're somehow connected and learning through each other. Ley lines are invisible pathways to the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we're tuned into them. Their subtle sense is also known as spirit paths. They've been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australia, Aborigine culture, song lines were the path traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and travel safely across great distances. Many believe that we sit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion in these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or to lend a or attend the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge and know the unknown keepers or nature spirits of the land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and guardians watch over you. Oh, neat. Hi, Galaxy. I'm doing an overall general reading with everybody that's connecting us all together. I just talked about the activated earth. You can definitely connect to that one, I'm sure. And I think that's where I discovered all the dragons too, connecting, opened up something. I've been meaning to travel to the mounds here in Wisconsin. They're like 2 hours away. It's a long drive, but something for some reason brought it up. Eventually, when it gets nice out, I was gonna head out. Hi, Lisa. I'm doing an overall reading, but if anybody wants a reading yet, put one in chat. Wait. Not time yet. Things are being woven. In our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world where an instant response is so often expected and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give ourselves the space, rest, wait, and reset. We're so often on overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something's going wrong. But often not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. When you ask for guidance, don't receive it, it can often mean wait. It's not time yet. Oh, I'm good, Galaxy. How are you? My eyes are so dry. Now they're starting to get watery. Must be all the dry air. Our challenge is to keep trusting. When on the surface it appears that nothing is happening, to remember that no matter how long or bitter the winter, spring does always come. To remember that you don't need to solve all the world's problems in a single day. And that perhaps they'll be better solved with some perspective and good night's sleep. To do that, I think we all need to do that. How many times I keep trying to do everything at once? This card is your permission to slip, to slow down, switch off, and reset. You're being reminded to have patience and trust the mystery of life. To trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening in the timeline you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can ever imagine. How can you slow down, be more patient, and wait? Apparently, we all need to be patient right now and wait. Your life is a canvas, artist manifestation, creative accountability. That's interesting. You might hear my cat yelling in the background like a nerd. I might tell him to shut up. He's goofy. I've checked him out. He doesn't have any health problems. He had me concerned because all he does is yell. And you know what I think? I think a nightmare, no patience. I know, right? I don't either. I just want to do things as fast as I can, and I'm being forced to slow down. And that's why I haven't gone live for quite a while. I've been trying to take care of physical stuff at home because I'm in the process of trying to move. And when you've been in a place for such a long time, it's hard to move. You have to throw so many things away you've accumulated. That's not the hard part. It's having enough time to do it. It makes me mad. I'm sitting here trying to throw away so much crap. Oh, I accumulated too much stuff. Oh. Oh, yeah. See, that message was definitely for everybody about weight. I'm going live as long as I can till my noisy other people show up. My rude, disrespectful dad. And my kid that just simply is full of energy and don't know better, just wants to tell the world everything at once. What is this, like the last? What is this? The last, very last? It is. It's the very last message of the back of the book. Whoa. I've never read this card before. And this is for everybody. Huh. You're the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as the planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifestation power and align your thoughts, feelings, actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now. State out loud that you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be certain: you'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is commonly open to you. Color it with your thoughts, feelings, create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? Ooh, that's a good message. Oh, I'm glad you made it too, Lisa. It's awesome. That's an amazing message for everybody. That was a first card everybody's supposed to remember. And I see why. That makes a lot of sense, because as soon as I took hold of, sorry, I wasn't disregarding your cat. That's really sad. I was just going at, jumping ahead of myself here. See, I gotta wait and slow down myself. Put the brakes on. Thoughts and beliefs. See, my life was constant chaos. And then I finally see what this is talking about. When you put the brakes on your chaos and change just one thing, it gets a little better at a time. Still, sometimes it still happens, but it's getting better because I'm putting my foot down. I've been taking more time away from the computer a little at a time. I mean, I really got to let go of the internet. This whole internet thing is meant to be a tool, not your life. So many people get stuck and caught in your life and make it your life, and it's not. I mean, all these YouTube people, sure, whatever, but you shouldn't be making it your life. It was meant to be a tool. But at the same time, I know that's hard to understand because of life, the G word, GOV, our wonderful gov that thinks it knows best but knows absolutely nothing. It's over and ruins everybody and destroys everybody's life. But do they really? It's all in the eye of the beholder. You can stop that from happening yourself by being brave, finding your light within, putting your foot down and saying, I am someone. I can make this life better. And this is the strangest thing when it's talking about manifestation. Has any of you guys seen Tomorrowland? Tomorrowland. I mean, the message in that one is you get what you create. They kept putting a negative thought out there over and over and keep talking about the apocalypse. And so people would keep thinking about the apocalypse. And they even do it now. It's so crazy. I mean, what's weird? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I should record them and go out. I never thought of that. I kept always waiting to have spare time to go live, but you're right. I could just do a handful of readings and just talk about things. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Tomorrowland. Seriously, watch that. I had notes on it. Here, we really need to talk about this. Sorry, I'm all up in my camera. All right. There's this, okay, an hour and 41 minutes in. It shows the collapse. Embrace it instead of doing something. You guys, this is what the government forces you to do, to embrace your problems and chaos and hate and hating other people you don't even know. Don't embrace it. Do something about it. Stop embracing BS crap, and do something about it. I know it tells you that we are letting this world fall apart. We are all to blame, not just the government either, not because they're doing it, but we're doing it too by falling for them. And all these people that say they're enlightened and awake. What's awake? What's that term? I mean, see, too many people put labels on things and they don't think about what they're talking about. Too many labels. Remove the labels and get to the bitter, ugly truth of it. It's almost like humanity is giving up, but that's the illusion. Manipulate it to think for so long with so much interference, and then you manifest it yourself. We're manifesting our own problems. We're manifesting this crap happening. So if you stop it, put the brakes on, don't let them do it, sit in a quiet place, turn all this off, and just meditate with frequency music, or even just sit out in nature and chill and relax. Connect again to nature. Connect again to who we really are. Because none of this is who we really are. Most of the times I do lives not wearing any of my jewelry either. I happen to have all my jewelry on because I went out and was gonna do all these card readings in the physical world is where we need to be, not this type of physical. This is like an alternate AI version. When you're on your computer, when you're on your phone, that's AI. That's like a whole bunch of interference crap you don't need. It does, Galaxy. It does, because that's where we're supposed to be. That's where we were meant to be. Honestly, and people, eventually this isn't always going to be here. We're not always going to have internet because I don't know. I just see it falling apart on them. I just feel like the grid itself is falling apart. The infrastructure within is falling apart, and no one's paying attention to it. I mean, when you drive down the road and you hit every pothole and go, wait a minute, for all that money we put into it, there shouldn't be a single pothole. There shouldn't even be paved streets like that. We should be in like floating, flying cars to save the road. So we're not hitting animals. Of course, still might smell birds. Yeah, I mean, there's something there, right? But still, maybe we'd hit less animals and kill less things if we were like a levitated car or something, or a levitated something. I mean, so many people take this technology as woohoo, it's garbage. Who are you kidding me? I know there's way more out there. I mean, you gotta put your foot down. You gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta say, I won't do that no more. You can't just let something else that knows nothing tell you what to do. It's like blind leading the blind. It is. The government knows absolutely nothing. History knows absolutely no history. The history is constantly changed. Nobody knows a damn thing. It's what it boils down to. Our inner selves, the higher beings trying to help us, our higher angels, whatever perspective you want to roll with, go for it. But I mean, you can't sit there and tell someone, no, that don't happen when you don't know yourself. You cannot say, oh, no, I don't believe in that. Well, I guess you could, but at the same time, you can't. You're wasting your time. And everybody's basically fighting over nothing. You're fighting an illusion. You're fighting yourself. You're fighting your idea to not change. You're fighting not being able to accept something new is what you're basically fighting. You're basically fighting yourself. We are our own worst enemy. I mean, if I see pigs fly, I see pigs fly. I mean, seriously, people go too serious and too hard about what is going on because you just don't know. You could see, anybody could see anything and say, oh, I saw that. I mean, if they honestly do, if it's a lie, so what? Who cares? It's not you. That's another thing. People worry about what other people think. And it's like, who cares? I don't live with that person. And that's not my family member. People are taking the world, the entire world, too seriously when we're all just our own individual, having our own individual experience, but yet connected to each and every person. So what you're doing is a chain reaction to hatred and negativity. When if you just keep being positive and just let someone else be, if they want to be negative, let them be. You can only change so much. You got to work on here, being able to accept other ideas and go, okay, that's possible, and then move on. You don't have it doesn't have to be right or wrong because we don't really know. I mean, my biggest thing I noticed is learning from experience went a whole new level because people don't seem to get the picture. Everyone will have a different perspective. Everyone will see something different. Not everyone is higher in spiritual than others. I mean, we're all still the same. We're all light. We were all created from a light source. Whether you became darker or became a different type of energy or merged with another energy. I think the evil and dark are two different things. Evil is a perspective. Dark and light come together and form a union. You are light and dark combined. You're not evil. That doesn't make you evil. So thanks, Lisa. Yeah, it's all about the money too. Do we win and who lose money is the other situation. I know. I see. Paradox has it right. You need to go swimming more often and barbecue. I mean, people need to relax more and stop being so serious. You're like, I mean, basically, this entire grid work is falling apart. And I don't care. I want it to because it's not right. It's wrong. I mean, I love being able to make online videos and talk to everybody. Sure, that's great, but it's supposed to be a tool. It's not supposed to be your entire life. And I think so many people have lost that connection and blocked it. Not really lost it, but like blocked it because like they're too afraid, they're too scared. Well, damn it, face your fears and get over it already. Right? I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but ask for help, ask assistance. This is another thing that bothers me. I've been needing to talk about is homeless people. How are there homeless people? And people blame it on the government too. It's not the government. It is, but it ain't. You are a freaking human being. Help the damn people. Just saying. Why don't other people help people? I mean, that's nuts. So what if you can't afford it? So what? Figure out a way. Figure out a way to help people. That's the problem with humanity falling apart. I'm gonna get teary-eyed about it because it makes me upset. Too much dang energy going on with it. Watch for cavities. Oh, see, even the cat's howling about it. Shut up. Oh, no. See, well, it's because I'm talking about it. I'm channeling that energy of the people homeless. It's freaking sad. I mean, if I start talking about a certain subject, I'll start channeling all the energy and I'll feel it all. I mean, that's what happens. No, you can help people. See, that's your problem. That's your illusion. That's what you're created to brainwash think. You're created a certain way. You're brainwashed to the point of non-existence of yourself. It makes no sense. You're basically creating your own genocide. We're creating our own genocide by not helping each other. Love Love everybody. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to love even the people that hate you because apparently their life is so crappy. You need to love them even harder so they feel that again. So they are more loving people, not hateful. I'm just saying, hateful and such negativity should never exist. As severe as it is. It's, I mean, it's so overrated. The fear is almost to the point of unmanageable for some people, and there's no one out there that'll help. And I'm one person, I can only do so much. I can only make a live and wake you all up to the feelings, wake up your energy and feel that, feel those people, bring that in, soak it all up, and then let it go. See, what our empaths do is we're transmuters. We're supposed to be transmuting that negative energy into positive, and we're not. Because if every empathic person on this planet gave two craps about humanity, it would be a lot better than it is already. I mean, you can say you're this, you can say you're that, but until you actually do something to prove it otherwise, you're just talking shit. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying, there needs to be more humanity, more loving humanity, more love. And nobody's talking about love out of addiction either. You're misunderstanding again with labels. I mean, love is love itself. Love has pure love heals anything. Pure love heals whatever there is that needs to be healed. And all the other you can is no, that's them trying to tell you who and what you can and can't do again. You don't listen to people that tell you what you can and can't do. I'm saying you can. There's no such thing as impossibility, only doing. Doing. Possible. Make it happen. We're supposed to be manifesting this. Manifest it. Don't say can't because then you're not manifesting and you're stopping yourself. You're clouding yourself. You manifest is having a set goal, wanting that done and doing it. Not sitting there going, "Oh, I can't because someone says this or I can't be." If it resonates with you a different way, then you go your way. Oh, I'm starting to lag. Oh, my internet is like wonky. I'm putting too much energy. I'm stopping it up. But no, I just wanted to, come on here and say, man up, be that person, love. I mean, I stirred. Oh, it might be you. I don't know. Anybody else? Am I lagging? My internet did drop to 1 bar. But normally it doesn't slow down that far. I didn't have a notification. I don't know. Does that slow your live feed down or not? My computer's weird. But I was on a roll. I was on a hard rant. They probably don't want you to hear me. I'm just trying to wake people up. You can overcome any fear. You can overcome anything. You are light. You are light within, regardless if it's dark and light. Oh, it might just be Nightmare. It might just be you then. He says I'm not lagging. So just don't let illusions get in your way. I know, and it's hard to tell when it's illusions. It's just like seeing through it. If there's something there, here, this is my best advice. Oh, my voice. I'm probably because I'm I'm dehydrated a little bit. I've been trying to drink a lot of stuff as I talk, but I'm talking a lot. Unless you mean it, the voice is slightly lag. Hi, Wally. I just thought I'd quick throw my own live in while I had peace and quiet because it ain't gonna last long when the chaos gets here. Oh, the signal. Okay. And Galaxy, I hope your cat is okay. I hope, but just remember, physically he may not be here, but you know what? I'm sure he'll stick around and be your guardian after. So I'm sure he'll still stick around. Because some people have forever guardians in every lifetime. I found that out too. So you still might have him as a guardian. Just remember, all spirits don't actually die. They just lose their physical existence. They lose their physical vessel. But in spirit, they still exist. Even on another realm, they're still there. It's just a different type of existence. An easier way to explain it is like that. It's like a different type of existence. But they're still alive because light doesn't die. My mom still fights me over that one. She goes, they don't hang around and blah blah blah. Well, okay. I leave her alone, which I'll say my opinion, but then I leave it alone because everyone's gonna have a different perspective, and I'm not gonna. I'll get frustrated at her and get and mad a little bit sometimes because it's frustrating, but at the same time, I don't hate her. See, I don't have any negative emotions towards her. It's just frustrating in general. That's not being negative. That's me letting go. Because you can't always change everybody's mind, but you can still get them to open up and see a little further. You just plant that seed and you can help them see a little further. And sometimes it's all just planting a seed to wake up. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. Someone in chat, Lurkin needs to step up. Is that why I'm calling you all out right now? Find your love. Pure love is not judgmental. Pure love is simple love itself. It does not judge. Humans judge. That and humans were never meant to judge. Just remember that. Humans were never intended to be judgmental towards others and hate other people. We were never meant to be like that. I just have a higher knowledge and know that. It's all unlocking a higher path, that higher frequency, and just don't let them negative people pull you down. Oh, that's neat. Nothing is a coincidence. Just remember that. There's always a connection and reason for everything. And I've followed it. I kid you not. Even looking on the internet, my guides somehow can connect. Your guides can connect to what you're looking at too. Yeah, their health may be off too. True. And sometimes people have negative attachments also. It honestly is not always the person's fault. It kind of is, but it ain't. They need to acknowledge it and realize it and remove it and cleanse themselves and get rid of it and let that attachment go. But if they're not reflecting it back and don't see it, I think a lot of people are trying to reflect their problem and everybody else is being negative and hateful towards them and keeps them in that perspective. If we help people more often see that, then maybe there wouldn't be so much negativity in the world. I mean, cleansing everybody of their stuff Sometimes helping someone see their problem is all they need to see different. Right? You came to Earth with a double mission to grow as a soul and bring about a shift in consciousness. The best way to fulfill these person and collective purposes is to trust what it is your soul is calling you towards, for it's encoded within the most direct path forward. See, your soul is always guiding you. Yourself, your light within is guiding you all the time. And whether you like it or not, you're still helping. There's always something helping you, even if you don't see it. Your soul has many unique gifts that came here to share. Some of you are already aware of, others are just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul gifts. If you're being called toward a creative project, a mission, or an adventure, this card is your confirmation that you're facing the right way in the moment. Right here is destined, and if you're feeling unprepared or think, who am I to do that? This card is guiding you to step up and leap. And consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here for lifetimes. Jane Martin. Chloe's 18. Well, yeah, because see how my mom can have this godly, holier than thou presence all she wants. But when she's reflecting negativity at me, there's a negative thing bothering her. There's a negative entity messing with her, and she doesn't understand it. Then most people just make aware that there's other things out there that affect you. You can cleanse and remove it. There's help. I have a whole bunch. If you follow my community guidelines or guidelines, the community page there. I can't remember what it was called, but I post a whole bunch of frequency music sometimes. And the Steve Noble, when you go in there and look, some of them are long. Some meditations are like 30 to 40 minutes, but it's an amazing entire soul cleanse, an entire body cleanse. It removes everything affecting you. You call in the violet light, you call in your guardian archangels to cleanse and clean your aura and everything else. You're completely wiped. And then it releases and unlocks so many things. It's amazing. That's what I do I did all the time. I kind of slacked on that a bit. Oh, yes. See, Jocko says frequency stuff is amazing, by the way. It is. And it cleanses and removes so many things. This one, though, I can actually feel it removing things, but it's kind of irritating. It's irritating for a reason, I'm sure. But it's an Elton 77. It's something I listen to. I may have posted a few times. You follow my subscriptions to some of the frequency stuff I'm connected to. I got a time traveler claims alien takeover is complete. Alien takeover. The positive ones probably. That was a funny notification. I mean, I'm not even sure if this is even hydrating. It's probably not. Mostly pure water is hydrating. And then you never know. See, that's another thing. You never know how hydrating water is anymore. I have I really don't want to show you, but I should. I gotta clean it, but I'll show you anyway. I gotta do this when I'm done. I mean, this is random. This is me randomly following intuition, following guides, it needs cleaning, but structured water. This creates oxygen in your water. Structured water is like oxygenated water. It's got like a whole bunch of like fancy things together that when you put the water through, it adds oxygen to your water. It works really good, but I gotta go back. I gotta go back to using it again. See, I don't do things all the time either. Sometimes I slack, but I gotta get back to it because it really is a lot healthier. There's so many things you can do. There's so many products out there, and that was Detox, and he actually teaches you. He's on Facebook, Dr. Wolf. He actually teaches you how to get your body to heal itself. And I combined a bunch of his products with my own thing, crystals and frequency, and I feel 10 times better. I'm hardly sore. I need to lose some weight though. I gotta go back on my diet and get my butt moving. So yeah, you need the more oxygen in the water, the more you oxygen. If I can say this, oxygenate yourself, the healthier you are, because you need more oxygen, and that's why. I think that's why we were bigger. See, everyone was talking about giants, but we were giants. I mean, some of us were. I think higher reincarnation beings in human form were bigger because they have so much energy. They required a larger vessel. So there were giants. I mean, sorry, my bra's driving me nuts. There. But no, there you go, Walt. Boobies. Hey, that's hilarious. My voice activation activated on my phone when I was being funny and said boobies, and it showed those booby birds. That's hilarious. Talk about coincidence. Oh, Jocko. Oh, yeah, lack of oxygen in the water, really. I think so many strange things are happening. And people don't realize that this planet is dying. Well, dying for a rebirth, but still, it's dying. Well, and it don't help either that our very own government is against us in creating it. The government is creating all the train derailments. Not surprising there. Let's just say we're supporting our own demise and we're supporting our own slavery. We're supporting our own BS. We're supporting a whole bunch of garbage. I still don't understand why. Makes no sense to me why these people go around and support something that's meant to hold us hostage. I really haven't grasped that concept yet. People are weird. They don't control us. I mean, we put them in office for Pete's sake. They make us vote. Wait, maybe voting's not real either. See? Maybe voting is not real either. Unlock your crown chakra. Ooh, I got frequency music. Shamanic DMT music. Ooh, it helps you dream good later too. I better not lose my voice for later. Wait, what time is it? That sounds terrible. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's almost 7. Okay, I'm safe. Well, and there's also so many. Oh, thanks for the belated birthday. Yeah, it was my birthday Monday too. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I don't know. I just don't understand why humanity allows it. It's just beyond me. And then you have these people that sell things for money, sell things for this, and sell things for that, and sell a bunch of BS. And and now they even got the EMP shield from the sun. I'm sorry, but there's no shield that's going to shield you when that sun really wants to shut things down and take you out. You're going out. I'm sorry. I'm not going to buy into all that. The only thing I got bought into was the Faraday cage for my phone. Oh, I'll show you that too. See, I'm to my own illusions occasional too, because I didn't even need to pay for this. But yeah, you just put your phone in here and you fold this magnetic strip. Oh, it goes this way. You seal it up, no signal or nothing, because you'll be surprised what your energy is connected to through your phone. No joke. Seriously. My energy is actually so strong it's connecting to all of you in chat. It does. Energy is energy. Energy flows through everything, which people don't understand. Because I didn't understand it until I started waking up and connecting and connecting. And I went, oh, whoa, no way. Well, I didn't. I didn't do that. And I realized I was sensing people's negative energy in chat. And I felt, and I was cleansing it and filtering it out because I'm transmuter of negative energy. And people don't realize that you're affected by other people and you don't even realize it. If someone starts being really, really negative in chat, you notice how irritable everyone gets in chat? It's because of the energy transfer. Maybe I should make people more aware of that. Oh, see, there's so many millions of things going on at once. Nobody even thinks about because you're in such a illusion brainwashed state. It's so weird. Jocko. Midnight in UK, but our clocks go forward in an hour. We are time traveling. I think we all do a bit of time traveling, to be honest. I think time is irrelevant. I think time is a made up humanity BS crap, another vessel to keep us trapped in some type of illusion. I mean, because how old is age really? I mean, not that I want to know everybody how old I am. Yeah, my weight may give me away, but do I really look 41? I've been told I look 25. I look maybe 30, but not 41. I mean, it's all about taking care of yourself. You can't let people push you down. I'm happy-go-lucky. Oh, trust me, I have my bad days. And when a redhead explodes, we explode. But I'm just saying, you can't let people bring you down. You got to get past it. I mean, and homeless people. If I won $1 million, no, if I won $1 billion, honestly, I would build houses for homeless people. I would, because I would buy homes for homeless people, or at least the basic shack up somewhere, whereas they can learn and see. This is what you a lot don't get either. Teach them to cook. Teach them skills, how to take care of themselves. Teach them life skills. Teach them to go fishing. Teach them to do something, and they'll learn and they'll be able to take care of themselves better. And a lot of those homeless people is because people don't care. People lost hope. If more people would bring each other together and know it's not a life, you don't know what everyone's been through. You don't know what another person has been through to sit there and be judgmental of another person. You don't know. It's not right. It was never intended for humans to judge others like they do. It was never a God-given right. Free will was our given right, and we squander it and don't even use it. Free will to do this and do that. The government can't take it away. They can't. There's how many of us compared to them? Stand your ground and use your free will like you're supposed to. Take your power back. I know. Well, and they're only addicts because that's the tyranny. That's the people paying other people to bring drugs in that shouldn't. Our own GOV is responsible for all that too. They created the problem on purpose. They actually support people that bring in drugs. Proven fact. So why are we still supporting them? I don't know. Row your boat. And yeah, see, I'm just saying. So many people just make their irrational, judgmental conclusions, and when they have no idea really. They have no idea what a person has gone through. Maybe that person is on drugs because they lost all hope. Maybe they're on drugs because not someone didn't care enough to show them enough love, so they hate themselves. I mean, the world is dark. Maybe people need to start spreading light more and be more light themselves. Free will. Why did someone kidnap him? I know, right? He was kidnapped through illusion and trickery. Losing your grip, coping mechanism, addiction, let God in. Oh, see? Someone's got addiction. I was talking about addiction. Pull that one out. Let's see what that one says. Everybody needs to loosen their grip. I'm just drawing cards while I talk. If anyone wants a card read, though, put one in chat. I can go on a little bit longer, but I want to get a nap in yet, too, before I got to go live with Wally's World. Hi, Tommy. Oh, Jocko, you're funny. I said one. You put in two. Oh, and everything. Oh, I got to share this, too. I know that's a random rant, but here we go. Here's a random one. Now, in the Bible, I bet nobody thought this. So I disregard the Bible most of the time because it's a perception. And this is why. Here's a perception to add to another perception. Perception. Do you have that in your head yet? Perception changes. Perceptions are different. Perceptions vary based on the person. Perceptions vary based on how another person sees something differently. It's not always going to be the same, so you can't sit there and say that things never happen. I mean, certain things can and cannot happen. You don't know. Because here's the thing. Someone brought this to my attention. Oh, true. Bible is an explanation folks didn't understand. Exactly. Because when they were talking about was it Moses or Jesus? Oh, it doesn't matter who it was. But the part about the two fish, he saved the village with two fish. Or fed how many people with two fish and loaves of bread and magic, blah, blah, blah. But, okay, Jocko. What if those fish were massively huge? That's why it only took two. See, no perception. It wasn't necessarily magic. It's called back then, things were a lot bigger. And some still are, not that big, but a lot bigger. So I just thought I'd give you something else to think about. Yeah, Jonah and the whale. I mean, not everything is exactly how someone else just explains it. We're cynical beings. Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substance, the relationship, the job, the people pleasing. See, there's a card for everything I pull. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, the part we're most afraid to leave empty, the part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping the space covered with something that doesn't serve us or clinging to it for fear it is not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course of Miracles tell us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this car appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanism and leave space for grace and source to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosen your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It may or may not stay, but you can be sure that what is for you will find you. You'll breathe easier knowing that you've lifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. What are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? There's a lesson in everything. That's what everyone does. And you gotta learn to let go of some things that you don't need. That includes everything from personal belongings to life, to people, to things you don't need, including information that don't serve you, or including a perception you might have not seen a different way. Letting go of certain perceptions helps you see the bigger picture. You can go to see what bigger things have in store. As we say, jump in. An adventure, say yes to change. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It's believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom, very adaptable, very strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Wally, you turkey. Well, you usually sign in with the other one. Yes, sir. I'll put you in timeout for that comment. I jokes. Put you on timeout for that one. No, I can't. All right. Perhaps you're a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Just take a deep breath, a good old run up, and jump right on in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on earth rarely is. However, in the rougher seas that teach us to sail with glory, and once you know that, you can navigate the sea, ocean, or storm. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, seek more adventures, to embrace your own adaptability and find a way to be calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be a passive. You came to Earth to be truly alive. Now take a good run up and leap. See that, everybody? That not just Andromedan energy either. That's for all of you. We weren't here to be passive. That's what we would call sheep, passive, that just get led to slaughter and just follow each other. Nope, I don't do that, as you have noticed. We don't. We jump in and do it. It's called do it already and get to it physically. We can't always do it through the computer and on the internet, man. Physically. Our lives are physical and spiritual. This computer is not physical. This is electronical. Electronical is supposed to be a tool, not a living device. Oh, computer beeped at me. It didn't like my tone. It's being funny. On a Starseed card, Jocko, I forgot to ask. I happen to have them in my hand, so I'll do one or two of these cards and then do one or two of another card. My computer yelled at me. Now it's got a weird sound in the background. I think it's for like a notification or something I don't have turned off in the background. But it still sounds like someone's hacking through my internet and messing with my computer, but who knows? Who cares really? I really don't care. I can't afford a new one. And I have the basics, the basic virus or the basic internet blocker, because you know what's funny about antiviruses? They actually create the viruses to make you keep updating your crap and force you to spend more money. My eyeballs are dry. I thought maybe my teary-eyed moment would got them all watery. They would stay watery. Nope. Now they're dry again. No, that doesn't give you permission to say something mean and try to make me cry. Well, my eyes so dry. Dry air, dry everything. Dry, dry, dry. I read that card already. Jocko. Jocko. Hey, is there anything specifically you want me to read you, Jocko? You thinking of something? Think about it now. Think about it now. I pulled a card for you. What kind of cards do you want? Is there a specific question? Jocko's energy and Jocko's guides say. What does Jocko need to know? You can even just think of it and open your. Oh, all right. Okay, they heard me. Portal and weight of the world. Woo. Wow. I literally popped those cards out right when you said that. Doors are opening. You decide. You have a wild card, Jocko. And the weight of the world. Let it go. Hold on. Just trying to decide which one's more important. I guess we'll get to it. I just like to do them in order. A certain way. The wild card will be last. Haven't we all, Jocko? Haven't we all? Some rougher than others. Some just need it rough to wake up. Some people need an entire overhaul to wake up. Some of them, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Maybe let go of it and have more fun with it instead. Yeah. All right. There's this beautiful card. I'm going to read this and then do a final drawing, and then I'm going to call it good. My ear just was talking about me. Wally, talking about me. You're making my ear itch. You're the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now. State out loud that you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing that will be certain, you'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create that life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? What are you being called to create in your life? Very good. That was an important reminder. And this is part of your chaos. Weight of the world. Oh, my camera's getting weird, but I'm close to it now. Oops. Tone my energy down. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weights of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else. To stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders. To put on your own oxygen mask first. In these changing times, it's hard to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others. That's incredible, but the way you've been doing it is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's called to establish clear boundaries so you're not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to nourish practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Once you're in a state of grace, your inner well is full. You can face the day, the state of the world, the care of others, and at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out everything that's not yours to carry. You can pick it up again the next morning if you choose so, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. What are you carrying that isn't even yours? But you have a wild card, a portal. Portals are opening. You have a wild card coming. I was looking for the word wild card. What a dingling. It was portal. Doors are opening. You decide reward. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe says yes. You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is the time when you can reap the rewards or efforts made in the past. It's also time when you achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made, extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with a cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment and time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you have been working on are coming into fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well earned fruits. When this card comes up and spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into a new reality. Now it's time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right in. See? You took your break, you're taking your break and well rewarded. Look at that. I hope that works for you. That was good advice. That resonated with me a little bit too. I do that a lot too. But I don't check my phone when I get up first thing in the morning for those type of messages. I do it to play a game. I probably don't need to do that either. Actually, what am I doing there? That's a good. Of course, I could read you your unicorns if that was good. I probably should get going. Oh, yep. I like to cut her short at about 7:30, or at least after this quick read for everybody. One last card for everybody. I'm going to take one card from each deck, and we'll end it with that. Remember, the change starts with you. The change starts when you have enough of the world and say stop. And then you stop and acknowledge, my energy is my own. It belongs to nobody else. Rein your energy back in because no one has control over it but you. Just stop letting things move you, push you, rule you, change you. You change yourself. You don't let others do it for you. You become that force. You become the force you were meant to be. We are all a force to be reckoned with because we are all light beings. The stronger we connect to each other, the stronger we all are together. The more we come together instead of pushing apart, more we're willing to accept and learn from other people, the more we will get along and break that connection. We will break that false illusion. We will remove it, cleanse it, and become a better person. We will become better as humans in general. Humanity itself will flourish better because at the moment we're allowing our own genocide to happen. Something's got to change because genocide of the human race is a possibility. You can't say it's impossible. I say it's a possibility because everyone lets everyone worry about destruction. Who wants to destroy stuff? I think we forgot we have the power to destroy and create. Creation needs to start because if we keep destroying what we're doing, we're not getting anywhere, are we? I remember. Here's card number 1. I remember. Because I'm starting to remember so much too. I'm remembering Earth was never meant to be this way. Never. It was meant to be in harmony with the earth. It was meant to be in harmony with each other. And then, I mean, did you not realize that we don't fit in at all? I mean, we lost our touch with nature. We're supposed to be the guardians of this place, and we just let it fall apart. We just stood by and let chaos destroy it. And now it's time to suck it back up and put our foot back down and put ourselves back together. There was a moment before you were born when you choose the conditions of the life you're living right now, when you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. We live in a world of free will, and therefore these moments become our destiny. Only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into. The destiny life is our one soul chooses and takes courage and faith. If you pull this card, it's because you're likely now face to face with that choice to follow destiny, life over the fated life, to trust the path your soul is calling you towards, and to remember that this moment was prearranged in your timeline. You may find yourself at the crossroads at a moment when you're being called to make a decision, take a walking perfectly laid out path before you, or choose one less traveled. You may be facing a change or career, a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan, to surrender to it. When you're confronted with the path that's undefined, it's normal for doubt and fear it's ahead. In fact, it's a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greater plan. Oh, I lost my spot. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It's all part of the larger plan. Got it? It's all part of the larger. Go through it. You can't keep walking away from. You have to just go through it. All right. Perspective. And I love the end. Yeah, I'm gonna. All right. Here's my powerhouse card. Ready for it all? Can you handle it? Can you handle the thunder? Here's your thunder. Here's your thunder, because this is what everyone wants you to think you are. Small and vulnerable, which is an illusion. But at the same time, vulnerability is actually powerful. You arrive in the spring meadow with color bursting forth from the ground, but look more closely at this tiny shivering blossom. For it is no small feat, as a miracle of rejuvenation and new life, too delicate and vulnerable, opening its petals one by one to see the sun. Gaze upon the face of the magical unicorn flower, a rare blossom indeed. Imagine you are a tiny bee visiting the unicorn flower, pollinate and rejuvenate. The entire world depends on you through small and vulnerable. Feel the power that lies within. There is strength in vulnerability. There is great power in the smallest of things. Enjoy the beauty and grace of some flowers in the wilderness or local flower shop. Enjoy the stunning yet frail balance of color, sharp scent. The same power lies within you all, oh dear ones. Do you not imagine, do you not understand how much energy it takes to create new life? How much energy it takes to heal? I mean, we heal ourselves all the time. When you're cut, our skin heals and there's no longer a cut. I mean, that's a lot of energy. People just take it for granted and think we're terrible when we're amazing. I mean, obviously a really bad cut takes a long time to heal, but we still heal. And do you realize that if you flushed all that crap out of your body, rejuvenated it, woke it up, how much faster you would heal yourself, and how much faster you could heal yourself from everything else if you would just take a moment and think about it. Think Well, instead of letting someone else decide it for you. I know I may not be a doctor. I'm not offering doctor actual advice. Still ask your doctor to a point. But when you know your body enough, you know how things work and how things are. And I don't know, there's just ways around it. You don't need to constantly take this pharmaceutical medicines. There's a way to cleanse your body to be completely removed from all that. You don't need to rely on painkillers. You shouldn't need to rely on anything, really. Occasionally, I still take vitamin supplements because there isn't everything in food. Then you even got to read the vitamin supplements to make sure it's all natural stuff. Sometimes you're better off just going out in nature and finding it. I actually have a book on that too. Here's another one, perspective. This is our main problem with illusions and reality. What is reality anyway? Each one's reality is actually different. It's not always going to be the same. So imagine a tiny seahorse floating along among bubbles and brine, corals and fish. A dream, a wish, an aquatic paradise, the beautiful ocean, the blue, the bright, the seaweed dancing in shafts of light. It is all inspiring, it is whimsical, it's uplifting and fun. But amid all this, look more closely, for a transformation has begun. Is that a tiny horn? A voice rang out amid the cool blue deep. If it's magic you seek, then look more closely. I'm not just a sea horse, but a seahorse unicorn. Feel yourself floating in the sea of vision. But the seahorse unicorn, ask the seahorse to show you new facets and perspectives in a situation in your life. Floating along the waves and consider many angles, for there are many, many choices. My perspective is positive and bright, always seeking beauty in times of darkness and light. Artwork can be interpreted in so many ways, even movies. Take yourself to an art gallery or watch a movie again and then again and admire how many paintings, sculptures, and works of art. Look closely, then look again and see how your perspective shapes your reality and changes. Be mindful. Isn't that every time you see a movie, it changes your perception? Every time you see it and watch it again, there's always something you missed the first time. And it's not always what you thought it was. It gives you a new light and a new message when you see something you didn't see before. Just remember that. There's a lesson in that. And people think to judge so hastily and shut things down too quickly. I mean, when all we're doing is fighting amongst propaganda, illusions, and perspective, we're basically fighting over a perspective. It's stupid. I'm sorry it is. It makes me laugh sometimes. I get sad and upset about it, but it's really dumb. If you think about it like that, if you think how this world rolls, you're fighting over someone's perspective. Doesn't that make you feel dumb? It does me, man. I let go of that a long time ago. I still have a hard time with it. I really do, but I work on it on a daily basis, man. Because I'll start getting frustrated, then I'll stop and think about it and go, wait a minute, does that really even matter? No. I mean, and what about TV? TV is fake. It's a programming box. I mean, what are you actually seeing? So many things can be CGI. So many things can be fake. Do you even know if those are real people still? And I've noticed sometimes it's a lot of pre-recorded stuff that you see again. Because I remember seeing stuff about like this propaganda, someone was burying buses underground, like covering them up with dirt. I don't even remember what was that for. Like live in case the apocalypse happened or something. I don't even know what it was for, but it was bizarre. I just remember weird stuff that you don't even see anymore on the internet. They completely wiped and removed so many things from the internet too that nobody seems to realize. Red flag, hello. there's so much propaganda floating around. What do you know what's true? Why sit and worry about it? I'm letting things go. I'll sit and research it. Like the sun, because it affects me. See, I look into things that directly affect my energy, things that's going to directly affect me. So I'm at least prepared and braced for it, but at least as much as I can. Be ready for that day. Like, don't plan too much if I know I'm going to need to take a nap, or if the energy, like if there's a solar flare hitting, just remember in a couple days we're going to feel it, and don't plan too much that day. I mean, and now that solar storm is constant, it seems to be happening more and more frequently too. I mean, and then people are surprised when the other day with that really bad one, where the magnetic field basically cracked and let direct plasma in from the sun. And I just went, oh, that's bad. And people don't ignore it. Nobody's paying attention. They're so busy worrying about things that don't even matter. It just gets ridiculous. Suppose then you got to see, and multitudes of perspectives are always going to be different. Multitude of perspectives change constantly. And people don't understand that. Things change, people change, information changes. Information is a constant changing thing. All right, so we have Two of Water. Ooh, somebody needs to know. A relationship continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. And we have the Sun. I get the Sun card a lot. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Confidence in yourself. Oh, is UFO man on yet? Oh, I better get the flirt off. Hurry up. Two of Water. Oh, wait, I might as well read the Sonnets first. Sorry, I skipped it. This card indicates that it's a wonderful time for you. You're succeeding in ways you never dreamed possible. Endeavors beginning now are blessed with abundance and success. Keep your thoughts positive, and everything will turn out beautifully. See? Keep positive. This is also a time of brilliant new ideas and solutions. Have confidence in yourself. The work you've done personally and spiritually brings astonishing changes in your life. You're on the right path of your own enlightenment. It could also mean joy, public recognition, the anointment of a greater personal insight, vibrant physical or emotional health. And you can call upon Uriel, who helps the mental functioning, including focus and concentration. Call upon Uriel to spark new ideas and solutions. Increase your confidence in your intelligence and wisdom. Positive affirmations. Oh, Two of Water. And then I'm going to bid farewell and drink a ton of water. I'm so parched. Hardly drank anything today. I just didn't feel thirsty. And see, that's another thing. That's dumb. Yes, I'm calling myself stupid because I get so caught up in what I'm doing, I forget to even drink water. See how silly that is? People don't realize how goofy things are. You just sit back and have a new perspective on it. Two people are sharing a close relationship right now. A fond friendship continues to deepen. A love affair is moving to new levels of intimacy. Mutual love, respect, understanding have developed between the parties. Your relationship is healing and continued commitment is still possible. Now it is not time to leave a relationship. Difficulties between people or groups come to a positive solution. Conflicts end and forgiveness is extended. It can also mean romance, sexual attraction, engagement, kindred spirits, unexpected gifts, or shared ideas. There's some good stuff rolling there. All right. Thank you everyone for catching a live. I'll try to go live a little bit more. But I might go live in the middle of doing my tarot reading tomorrow while I'm at the thing, and I'll do live tarot readings until I have a customer, maybe if I'm sitting there a while. It seemed pretty popular when I was there. A lot really wanted to have my readings, but I didn't want to overstep my place and take away from the other person already there. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. And yeah, Wally posted a bunch of stuff. Follow, like, subscribe, and keep an eye on my community tab, because when I'm not live, I do post things that connect the dots. Connection through connection through connection. Everything is connected. There's a specific connection of energy I'm connecting to, trying to bring different groups of people together that are still talking the same thing, but still have the same thing in common. And I brought Anthony S4 together with Robert Earl White. I brought those two together. So you never know who shares similar perspectives or a similar, you gotta come together. We're coming together, share ideas, one with each other. Not everyone will have the same thing, but it's great to learn from other people. Share experiences, share information. Unity is a must. Division is not. I see it this way. Any information that creates division is false or missing something in it, creating a false perspective. So just keep in mind, there's so many illusions and false perspectives, and that's why it's good to share ideas. That's why we're supposed to accept other ideas. Not saying you have to follow the idea, but at least leave room that it's a possibility, because you just don't know. So instead of fighting against each other, try to learn from other perspectives. Try to learn from each other, not hate each other. That's just going backwards. That's de-evolve. We're trying to evolve, enlighten, and be way up here, not way down here. We're trying to go up, not down. I don't feel like being in the earth. Of course, nothing wrong with being in the earth, but the lower realms. See, this is like realms. It's like layers and layers within dimensions, and people don't seem to realize. And now I'm gonna just keep on going. Oh boy, I better quit. That's another thing altogether. I can go on and on about the dimensions too. You see way more, and I take pictures to prove it. I'm able to see things and capture it on my phone that others miss and don't see. It's your depth perception. It's how deep you, and higher you get, the more levels of dimensions you see. So keep an open mind from now on when looking at things, because maybe there's a different way to see something. Because our eyes, even I see I got glasses, even though my far away vision is crappy and blurry, with glasses on, I can see further away stuff. But there's also dimension within dimensions. It's funny. My eyes are healing and seeing at a further depth and more levels, but yet it's not healing. I'm going to research that, figure that one out. Maybe I could heal my own eyes and eventually see without my glasses. We'll see. That's a new one. Heal my eyes from the inside out. All right. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, like, and follow all that other stuff. And I'll try to remember to share it in my community tab too, so you can follow. Have a good night. Thanks for coming. And I'll try to go live a little bit more. I just got so much going on with life in general that people don't really understand either. People have lives. Whether it's buried in stuff, it's like a balancing act. So thanks for hopping on. Bye.